Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So today we're going thrifting, obviously. If you clicked on this video, you know, but with an extra special surprise. So Barneys, you know, closed obviously, and so they started renting out the flagship to like different pop-ups and markets and stuff. So it's actually like vintage market weekend, and so there was a bunch of vendors, a bunch of floors, and we saw it on TikTok. It's very designer, it's very like expensive, but we already wanted to go thrifting this weekend, and we talked about going to the Grand Bazaar on the Upper West Side, but this feels like a great opportunity because it's not every weekend, it's like quarterly. So we were like, we have to go check it out. It's Sunday, it closes at 6, so we're also gonna do a Goodwill because I wanna go actually thrifting too. So I'm just gonna compile it all in this one video, and you're gonna come along with me on this beautiful Sunday. It's gorgeous weather. It's start to get ready for fall, but like, you know, I'm wearing like a little mini skirt. I just whipped this outfit up. I thought I could maybe wear it for work, but then I decided like this skirt maybe isn't really a work situation. So that's the plan for today, and I'm so excited. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hello. We have a lot of fun on here. We do a lot of thrifting. I work in the fashion industry, so I love trend breakdowns, which is kind of where I guide myself when I go thrifting. So I have big ideas, if you will, and overall silhouettes that I feel are super on trend right now and that I'm personally looking for my wardrobe and my style. And I have videos on that if you want to check them out, but that's kind of where we're focusing towards. And I'll do a little refresh right here to remind you of where we're headed for fall. So boom, refresh, and let's have ourselves a time. I hope I find really good stuff for Paris as well, because I am going at the end of the month and I'm, you know, looking for some items, but I also am going to shop a lot there, so can't wait to show you guys that. Anyway, and I'm going with my friend Jordan, which you've probably seen multiple times because she's like one of my best friends, and she loves thrifting and secondhand as well. She actually might get something at this vintage market. She loves a designer moment. I kind of like to like see the vibe, you know? I just enjoy looking at clothes. Okay, let's go. So we did have to buy tickets to get into the building, but the line looked so long and it was actually quite short. I think we were in line for like 10-15 minutes. I was really drawn to the set, $200 for the two, but I felt like I'm allergic to wool, so that's not comfortable. I would probably want it shorter, and so I was like, no, Mallory, you don't need anything here. You just want to have the vibes. But it was so beautiful. There were even more like vendors there that were selling their art or things like that, not just vintage stores. I honestly feel like Cheetah is just pulling me in so much right now. I can't stop looking at it. This YSL dress, stunning. Manifesting a big paycheck so I can come to these vintage shows and these events and buy things. This is the same booth when we were in Les Hamptons. So pretty. It's also just really cool to start seeing the same vendors at similar events that are happening in the city. Like, I need to start talking to them and trying to network. Jordan was like putting me on my get into networking vibe. She does sales, and so she's just so good at like mingling and talking to everyone, and it's very inspiring hanging out with friends like that. Jordy's looking at this very intently, but first a little online research. Super cute. I feel like the prices did go between like $60 to like $500. A lot of the things I would be like, oh, that's kind of nice, I was like, oh, ew, don't like that price tag. $760, but designer. So if you are a designer girly and you love this stuff, go check it out. Or just if you're like me, you can go and window shop and just check it out and get inspired by old vintage clothes and like designer clothes and just people around. It's a really cool environment in places like this. I feel like everyone has like such a great sense of style. They're all very friendly, and it's really interesting just to see how people curate and what everyone is looking at. Okay, Jordy left with a beautiful blazer. Overall, the event is exactly how I thought it was gonna be. Expensive, beautiful things, very fun to do. Like, I just love, like, we were literally talking about how exciting it is to just be a girl and like go frolic at a vintage thing. Like, so fun.
I would add, if you want a vintage bag,
yes,
the prices were actually impressive.
Yeah,
clothing, higher pricing, but
yeah,
for the bags,
but not like too ridiculous. Like, it depends. And okay, so there were Chanel bags there that were $2,500. And I was thinking to myself, why don't I get this? I want one. I've been wanting one.
Condition.
Pristine, like, it just isn't in the cards right now. I'm hoping to get something in Paris, but I'm gonna be thinking about that bag for a while.
I think you could find the exact same one in Paris.
And then it's more like, yeah, and then it's more like, oh, you know, I got it in Paris, so.
Memory from the trip.
Yeah.
I think you might have made the right decision.
I think so too. It didn't feel special. It just felt like transactional, which, you know.
It is.
And as if I have it, you know. Anyway.
But all in all, I'm so happy we went.
Yes, it was a good like Sunday activity too. I think they do it every quarter, so I'll have to post next time that it's coming to town, because that was really cool. And it was interesting like to be in the Barneys.
Very nostalgic.
It was very busy too, like so many people. So I tried to get some video and everything, but you know,
lots of vendors.
Many.
Which is cool though, because I feel like we found new
places to
stores that we didn't know existed.
Exactly.
On the
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
West Side Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good.
It's like a fun environment. I like this community, this vintage community. We picked up a little dude on the way, a little girly pop.
A little dude.
Yeah. Off to the
Everyone thinks you're a boy.
Giving mail. I do not need to buy any more cheetah. I think I've hit my max. Of course, as soon as I say that, I see a cheetah coat, and I've been wanting one. It's on my list, my major list. There was one beautiful one at the vintage store. Of course, it was like $500, but the hood was throwing me off. I'm kind of into these sailor pants and like this more flared or seamed situation in denim. However, these were not very nice. You can tell by the construction of them. So I passed, but I'm definitely into that kind of style. I also loved the braiding on this. I know that's like super in, a little bit more spring or summer, so I passed on it. And then I saw this really great skirt, which, spoiler alert, I bought it. And there's a try on haul towards the end of this video. This was really pretty. It's just not really my style, but made very well and elegant. I don't know if you can tell, but I love mini skirts, and this jacquard one really stood out to me, even though it's H&M, which is a little confused, but so cute. I liked this one too. It looked a little too tiny, but I just love the mini skirts that are offered in secondhand shopping. I feel like they're always in great condition. Here is everything that I picked out. I, of course, had nowhere to try anything on. It was so awkward because everyone was trying to get out of the store as quickly as possible. Again, we shut this whole place down. I passed on this blazer because I felt like it was a little too oversized, and it was like not that well made. This one was too tiny, but I thought it was kind of cool and reminded me of London, but I was like, I don't need that. Jordan also was like, you don't need that. This skirt, 10 out of 10, I got it. You'll see in my haul. I also got this, I already said that, but it looked super cute on, and I feel like it'll be great for work. And that's a wrap, that's it. Alright, I'm heading home because Jordan and I basically shut down the Goodwill. I got 2 skirts. I'm really excited to try them on. Unfortunately, because of the time of day, it's Sunday, it's 7 o'clock, they're shutting, like they closed the Buffalo Exchange, they closed the Crossroads. So I'm gonna try to maybe go after work, but if not, I did go to Goodwill Saturday and quickly bought this shirt, so I might just do a few try-ons, but like not as big of a haul as I wanted for this video.
Just stay tuned.
I didn't end up going thrifting anywhere else. I tried to go yesterday when I went grocery shopping, and there was nothing at the Goodwill. Honestly, it was low-key under construction, and I was kind of like, okay, turning it around. I have so many clothes though, so I really don't need a ton, but I am really glad about what I did get. So I'm gonna try them on and style them up a couple different ways to showcase, you know, the looks. So the first thing I got when I was out thrifting a little bit ago is this little tank top from the Goodwill I just said was under construction. So let me just try it on. I'm so into the sequins, and when I was in the Hamptons thrifting, there was a very similar type of construction sweater tank to this one, and this one was $7.99, and that one was like literally $3.50 or something. It was like a mock-up. It had it on the front and back. It was hot pink. It was so pretty. I'll show you a photo here. But I felt like this did the trick. Unfortunately, I didn't realize this was a petite, so it does cut into my underarm, which is a little annoying, but I also at the same time, it's stretchy, so it doesn't bother me that much, but does it look weird? I don't know. The first way I'm going to style it up is with a little mini skirt. So I thrifted this one and cut it and hemmed it up into like a mini, I think 2 years ago now, but super easy basic, like so cute. I think boots would be really cute with this, so I'm going to put on my Shoes boots. Very cute. What else? Like a bag. Also, I'm so sorry about my dishwasher. I hope you can't hear it, but if you can, I really don't have any other time to film this, so I'm hoping it's like blocked out a little bit. I'm so sorry. Okay, I could go all black or do a little buckle. I love this bag. It's from Coach. I got it thrifting, or I think on Poshmark actually, a couple years ago now. I think the all black is kind of cool. So boom. And then because it's gonna be like cold soon, I think I should put a big blazer on with this actually. Okay, this Maj leather coat that I thrifted is so good. I mean, I got it on Poshmark, so thrifting, but like shopping. Secondhand shopping, I guess. Obsessed. I think this is so cute. In my bag. And I will absolutely be wearing this out for dinner, out for drinks with the girls this, you know, transitional weather time frame. And then maybe throw on tights with it when it gets a little cold, but super cute. I love a Rogue thrift find. The second way I would style this is with a pair of denim. So I'm going to put on my Barrel jeans. I feel like the internet is really bashing Barrel right now, but those of us in the fashion industry are really eating it up. So what are your thoughts? Let me just try these pair on. All right, here they are on. I think it's super cute. I did try on a pair of jeans this weekend from And Other Stories that I was just so in love with, but they were $128, and I just don't really want to spend that right now. I'm hoping I find maybe something really great in Paris, but I do love the super long jean look, so you know, what can you do? So anyway, okay, super cute with a little kitten heel. Yeah, this is another way I would wear the top. The thing I love about this top too, and speaking on sequins, like I know they're really trending and in, I personally am really gravitated towards things that are sweater based because it's more elevated. You know, there's like that meshed back sequin that is a little cheaper. It's definitely more cost friendly. And then there's like place sequins on sweater knits or something like that. And the sequins that are bigger and like paillettes like this sequin, it is a paillette because it has the sequin at the top and it's like a wider, thicker thing versus like tiny little sequins that you would wear to like, I think of themed parties or Halloween costumes or even dance costumes. And this is more elevated because it is that sweater material underneath, and then these are individually sewn on. So brand new, something like this would probably be like $150, $200 because of the cost of sewing it all on, but because it's vintage and I thrifted it, I got it for $8. But when you're looking for sequins, if you are, check for more paillette stuff and like things on silk, things on like a sweater knit versus that sort of like scratchy, cheapy type of situation. And then you can be like elevated a little bit more. So boom, I feel like this would be a great outfit had I gone out last night, but I stayed in. But this is really cute. So we love, maybe next weekend. Next thing I thrifted is this adorable little skirt. It's from J. Crew. It's wool. It's super nice. I love the pleating front detail. I feel like I just saw something similar at Maj. Of course, it's like 3 inches shorter, but I actually think this is so good for work because I don't have a ton of stuff like this for work. A lot of my skirts, I do like to hem up and make them tiny like the other one you saw. So anyway, this is kind of what I was thinking, is to be in my Maj era, would be to put on this bomber jacket, which this is a sample from work, so it's something similar will hit the floor, but we like booked it in a different fabric, so we get to keep anything that kind of doesn't book or like didn't turn out right, but I still thought it was pretty cool. Honestly, I might add some like fun stuff to it because it's so cute, but really into the bombers. I don't know, actually. It looks a little unproportional. I could low-key like tuck it in, but see, I'm trying to be classy, so no, this isn't gonna work for this look. That's okay, the jacket's so cute, but let me like, I need to like pick out work outfits because it's not all party Mal, telling myself this. The black long sleeve alone is cute, right? So hang on, I want, oh, here it is. I already pulled it out. I wanna add it with this little belt. I got this from Coach outlet store online and then had the leather maker make it smaller because it was like a really big size for me, and so it fits me perfectly. He literally didn't even charge me. He was like, what in the world, girl? I think he felt bad. Okay, that's cute, tucked in, kind of nice. Okay, and then I want to wear my loafers. Okay, these I got at this place called Half of Half in Kansas City. I'm gonna miss going there so much, but my mom and I might go to Kansas City anyway. I don't know if I said this online. My parents are moving / moved to like a smaller town in Missouri, so we don't live in Kansas City anymore. But anyway, good for work. And then, you know what? Once it gets a little bit cooler out, I can add a little trench coat like this. And for $7.99, I have a new little outfit vibe. This is super cute. Alright, and then I would wear it another way too. So I have these two tan sweaters that I got from work from sample sale, and I'm like, do I go longer or shorter? I'm really into like the oversized sweater vibe with a little skirt peeking out, so this is so good for work. Love. Honestly, like that's kind of it. Like that's how I would style it. Maybe like bigger earrings or something, but you know, you don't have to don't do too much when you go to work. See how I go to work with less accessories? So this will be good. I just need it to become like 60 degrees and not 80. It's very confusing out there in these streets. Alright, so honestly, I kind of pictured this next thrift find with the top I was wearing the day I went thrifting. So, surprise, surprise, she's back on my body. And this is the skirt that I found. It's actually from H&M. Super random, but I think it must have been one of their, like, it says conscious exclusive. So I'm thinking it was one of their more expensive, but it doesn't have a price on it, although it's new with tags, which is a little confusing. But I know it's made well because of all of the inner work. Like, it's lined fully. There's, you know, top stitching here. The waistband has darts all over it. The zipper is thick and in metal. And if you're curious about how to know what is made well, like when you're thrifting, because so many things come without labels or they're vintage or something, I have a video on that, and I think it's really helpful for anyone interested in thrifting that doesn't have a ton of like knowledge about construction or materials and things like that. It's a really good one for starters. Okay, it fits me so well. Sometimes it's hard to tell because I have to try it on with other things underneath because of that store, but I think it looks super cute. I was gonna put on my silver flats, but I kind of like the pattern mixing with the cheetah shoes. Little quirky, little cutesy. And then to bring it into fall, I'll throw on my fun pattern trench. I thought about the non-pattern, but I think the pattern's so cute. And I love like all the texture going on in this outfit with the jacquard that we know is really in. And honestly, it's kind of just a staple for like fall, winter. But I do think that this pattern is very like cool, and this whole thing is just very cool. I want to wear this outfit in London or something. Maybe when I go to get tea, because it just reminds me of like this hotel we're staying at. It's really cool. So I'm just really into this one. I'm really proud of this one, honestly. Yay. I don't even think I'm gonna style it up any other way because this is the only way I can picture it right now. But I'm sure you can do so much with it. And that really is all that I thrifted that day. I obviously wanted to purchase more at the big vintage show. Like, that was so cool. They do it again. I believe they're doing it again in December, and they're doing it more like Christmas themed. So that'll be really fun to go to if you're ever in New York. Check it out. It's at the old Barneys. And they also have an Instagram called Not Normal, so you can follow up with them on there. I had a blast. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to. I post videos every week. I work so hard on this channel. I work full-time in the fashion industry, so this is kind of a fun hobby of mine, but I do love seeing more subscribers. It makes me have more energy to like put into this channel. So if you love it, share it with your friends, share whatever. I get so many comments saying, oh my god, I can't believe you don't have more subscribers. And you know what? I don't know. I like subscribe and here's my content. So I'd love for you to do that if you haven't yet. And you can put notifications on for when I do post my videos. So that is really a wrap. I hope you guys love this. I had the best time with this thrift with me and this haul. Like, I could just chat all day and all night, but we do have things to do. And I will see you guys in my next one. Right? Love ya. Bye.